Okay, so I decided to get out the DRESSMAKER 4800. I think what do they call this? The Deluxe Automatic ZIGZAG. This is a Japanese badge machine. I got the video, I'll put the video down in the description where it continued from. I can't tell the phone video fully. Kind of got the gist of her. But I picked up some, I started stitching with some cheap Dollar Tree thread. That stuff works okay for the bobbin on the underside, but boy, in the upper it doesn't. So I had to pull out some polyester that came with 158-1410. Anyways, so I last left off just throttling plugged in. The pedal wasn't working. So I'm going to actually unplug the pedal right now. Oh, let's see if I can, I don't know if I'll be able to one-hand it. There we go. And I want to show you, I kind of rigged this. It's definitely, do not attempt to do this. You know, I'm a not a pro, I'm some stuff, I'm a subject matter expert. So, yeah. So basically what the issue was is the gravity, this is loose, is letting this fall within this position, so it wasn't making good contact. I wound up taking a Scotch-Brite pad, like a sponge, the green scouring pad, wiped down the contacts, so I knew the contacts were good, it just wasn't making contact. Gravity was, you know, there's not enough tension pushing down, so I put the rubber band as such. And then it wouldn't come back to the stop position, so I tied off the rubber band, and then it pulled so there's a little bit of tension. I wrapped this around so it pulled back and always go back to the start position. Now it's working good, actually. That rubber band's going to probably break. It's kind of a cheap old rubber band, but got her going anyways. I'm not going to do a test stitch with this because it's not long enough to reach the floor, so I'm kind of hand pedaling it. Might not be a safe thing to do either. I kind of get leery. Probably okay. I mean, but still. So I just want to do an example. This machine, I don't quite understand the blind stitch. This is where I need to read into a little more of the sewing. I just don't understand it. I'm guessing it's go zigzag, then straight for a little bit, zigs, straight, zigs. And I don't know if that's even working. I haven't tested that out. Doesn't seem like does much. But otherwise, the straight stitches, the stitch length, the stitch width, that all works good. This machine's kind of, I don't know if I really like it. I think it's, I don't understand, I guess. I'm not used to. I think it's always a left position type machine. So, see, so I have to go to 0. Yeah, go to 0. And that's home. So they call it left homing or something like that. So for the buttonhole things, you can move it, but then you lose reverse when you're on like a right position. There's on the ends, there's no reverse either. So I don't know. I guess I could have it, but over one. But I think it's supposed to be for the button. Sorry, for the button. So it's just a left homing, I guess they call it. I don't really know exactly, but anyways, here's the test stitches. Straight stitch at 1, increasing to 4, which is about 7 stitches per inch. And then the zigzag, this was at 1, and then increasing from zigzag 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these were just earlier test stitches. I think this might have been, I don't even remember, probably like a stitch length 4. And then I think it was a 5 zigzag width. I don't remember exactly. But once I got rid of this thread, because it kept breaking, excuse me, it's having bird's nesting issues also. It's really, like if you look at the string, this isn't as furry as that orange thread was. The orange thread's a lot more furrier looking. So I'm guessing it's just a weaker thread. But I'm going to say this is good. I guess it looks like a little bit of tension. I was at this is where I don't really know where that dial. I assume this is a marker. So maybe it could have a little less tension. For the zigzags, might be pulling a little bit, but I don't know. Seems like I recall somebody else, and feel free to comment down below, chime in. I've heard these are kind of tricky for tensioning. They're not their favorites for tensioning. They're kind of hard to set, but seems to me looks close enough, decent. But this is where, compared to the Sears Kenmore, I think the stitches don't look as good. But again, maybe I'm actually pull it out, take a look, see. Yeah, I think they're a little better. Not much. Not much. Let's see these other ones. Oh, this would be the same material. Could be the needle in this material. Yeah. See, there's a little bit of tension. That's there. Close. Sears Kenmore is definitely 1410's nice. Probably should have started on this one, worked my way to one that'll spoil me more, better quality. But then again, I don't know. I didn't really mess around with the tension. I just knew earlier on when I started off, I did have to change because this also might have been breaking too, because it might have been a little higher. So the upper tension could have been a little higher also with that orange thread. But I did lower it down to 3 once I started doing the zigzags, because also suspecting they'll perform better. So, and I didn't really notice. Yeah, too high tension wasn't really doing too much. Maybe in the reverse stitch, but reverse works good. Reversed out on all of them. And okay, well, I'm at 7 minutes. This is a DRESSMAKER Deluxe Automatic Zigzag 4800 made in Japan machine. Okay, take care, be safe, and until next time.